Right now, we're in a mall. But not just any mall. This is the MBK Center.
MBK Center.
The MBK Center was the biggest mall in Asia when it opened up in 1986, and it's certainly the biggest shopping mall I've ever been to. It's 8 stories tall? Yeah, 8 stories. And according to Bangkok.com, it has over 2,000 shops.
MBK Center.
By the way, at this point, I've started to eat delicious Thai food, despite what I said before about waiting for vaccines to take effect before doing so. If I die, I die.
He dies.
Anyway, there was a point where I paid 2,900 baht for a pair of sunglasses, thinking it was cheaper than it actually was. Just to give you some context, 2,900 baht is about 90 US dollars. In other words, I done goofed. Fortunately, when I realized the error of my ways and went back to the shop, the lady behind the counter was kind enough to give me a refund, and from then on I learned to more carefully watch my currency conversion. In fact, here's a tip for any Americans going to Thailand. 100 baht equals roughly $3.33 in American money. I like to approximate this to $3.50, or 350. If you want to get a haircut and it costs 200 baht, how many 350s is that? Well, if 100 baht equals 1 350, then 200 baht means 2 350s, so that's about $7. The MBK Center isn't like Western malls, where you have to walk through an entrance to get into a store. Most of these shops are actually stands, similar to the ones you see in the many outdoor street markets found in Bangkok. Many shop owners will talk at you from their stands as you walk by, trying to get you to buy their stuff. And it's hard for any Bangkok first-timer to say no to each and every one of these offers and keep walking forward. But, as much as I don't want to hurt their feelings, we have a lot of exploration to do. So, we can't get hung up on politeness. Let's go! Hey look, there's a Japan belt. I'm on the 8th floor of the MBK Mall. Asia would have an arcade. Drinking good old 7-All. Seriously, man. 8 stories. You scared yet? Oh! Hey, look, an anime store. Let's check it out. The tuk-tuk, a small and speedy 3-wheeled vehicle, which is a popular form of transportation in Bangkok. If you don't feel safe on a motorcycle taxi, but can't be bothered with the slow speed of a car taxi, then the tuk-tuk may be your best option, despite being a bit more expensive. I had to switch cameras because my battery died. Sorry. Anyway, when you leave a mall in Bangkok, there'll be a line of tuk-tuk drivers trying to get you to choose them to take you home. They'll all be yelling, tuk-tuk, tuk-tuk, but they'll say it really fast, like tuk 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 tuk, so they all sound like a bunch of chickens walking around going tuk 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 tuk. At one time during this particular tuk-tuk ride, a white truck pulled up so close to us that it was only a finger's length, I kid you not, a finger's length behind us. When I saw this, I instinctively slammed my hand on the truck's front bumper, trying to slow it down, to which its driver replied with an angry honk. Bangkok traffic is nuts. At one point, I was offered by some guy for his employee to drive me around the city with his tuk-tuk for only 100 baht. I figured, sure, why not? I've never been to Bangkok before. Maybe I'll see some points of interest. After about 10 minutes of the tour, the driver stopped us at a suit shop and said, "Please look inside this suit shop. It'll really help me out." and you don't have to be here for more than 10 minutes. Sounds easy enough, I thought. I'm not clear on the relationship between a tuk-tuk driver and some suit shop, but what's the harm in only 10 minutes? Besides, maybe I'll walk out with a white suit looking like Sonny Crockett from Miami Vice. The first thing to happen as I entered that suit shop was that the store owner, some dude from India, immediately came over and started talking to me. He was very aggressive and wouldn't buzz off. I told him I was just browsing, and he kept talking to me about his suits. I enjoy shopping more when I can make my own informed decisions without someone else trying to influence my choices. So I started to get frustrated when this guy wouldn't leave me alone. He just kept talking and talking, and I couldn't get away from him despite the subtle hints I gave that I wanted to be alone. Eventually, I snapped and told him, I just thought I'd look around here for 10 minutes. That's all. Well, when I said 10 minutes, the dude realized that the tuk-tuk driver parked outside was the one who persuaded me to enter the shop. Apparently I wasn't the first one to enter that shop hoping to help out a hard-working tuk-tuk driver, as my intentions certainly didn't go over this Indian dude's head. Who would have thought that I couldn't last 10 minutes in a shop? What can I say? Constantly breathing down a customer's neck is a poor way to do business. I guess the Bangkok work ethic is just totally aggressive. I just hope the tuk-tuk driver didn't suffer any consequences for not making the sale. Oh my gosh. No shame. No shame. How do I even cross a street like this? This is my current living situation. It's called a hostel. My room in this hostel has 6 bunk beds, which means that at any time I could be sleeping in the same room as 11 other people. It doesn't sound ideal, but at only 200 baht per night, hostels are the best accommodation for short-term travelers like me. This specific hostel is called Thai Love Cafe and Hostel, and I absolutely recommend it because the staff are awesome. They were like family to me when I was staying in Bangkok. Alright, here's the plan. Tonight is the last of my 4 nights in Bangkok. In 6 hours, we're gonna leave for Phuket, an island in South Thailand. Why are we going to Phuket? Because Phuket, why not? Nah, but seriously, I need to go there to get my TESOL certification. Having that certification will totally give me an edge when I look for teaching jobs in Japan. We still have time before the flight though, so why not explore the city a bit? Going down these alleyways, I'm seeing a lot of signs warning about pickpocketers. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about that, because shortly before leaving America, I bought this money belt. A money belt is kinda like a fanny pack, but it's flat so you can store cash and cards. It keeps your valuables in front of you, making it impossible for pickpocketers to try anything without you noticing it. Technically, it's supposed to go under your shirt, but I keep mine on the outside of my pants since I like to tuck my shirts in. So far, nothing's happened, but it's really up to you how you want to wear your money belt. Money belts are great, but you absolutely have to make sure that you close the top zipper after you've finished a transaction. Once I ran across a busy street while my money belt's top zipper was open, and my cards and cash went flying everywhere. And the situation was exacerbated by the passing of several double-decker buses over my belongings shortly after I realized what was going on. I had to run into the street like a madman and collect what I could, dodging cars left and right. It was like Frogger, but totally not fun. Like I said, keep the top zipper closed.
One night